Hello guys, this is Carol. Today is Tuesday the 6th and I'm going to make our cornbread salad. I'm going to use this mix. Normally I eat the white cornmeal so it doesn't give me an asthma attack, but I think for cornbread salad we need the flavor of the yellow. So I'm going to mix up this, bake it, and then after it's baked, I'm going to cut it up into cubes, like 1-inch cubes, and let it cool. I'll be back. Okay, here it's baked, and here it's all chopped up in my pan. You want your cornbread totally cool before you put the other ingredients in. When I cook bacon, I bake it in the oven at 400 for about 18 minutes. You just have to watch it and see when it's as crisp as you want it. I have heard that I'm doing enough bacon for our cornbread salad, and for Casey and I had to have BLTs for dinner. I have heard that if you rinse bacon with water, it will not shrink as much. So this pan has not been rinsed. I know it's this pan because it's got some across the end. This pan I rinsed with water. So, you know, I like to do experiments. We'll see what happens with these two. Okay, if running water over the bacon was supposed to keep it from shrinking, that was this pan. That's this pan. This one may have shrunk a little bit more, but I don't know, not enough to get real excited about, I don't think. I don't know. But there you can see. There's the one pan. There's the other. I'm trying to get it to where I can't get it level where you can see both.
That one has a lot less grease, but it looks like.
Well, this one's tilted more. I crumpled up the aluminum foil to kind of make some little pockets to catch the grease. In this bowl, I've got 3/4 of a cup of sour cream and 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, and then I put in 4 teaspoons of Hidden Valley Ranch dressing mix, which is roughly half the package. Now I'm going to stir that up, and that's going to be our dressing for our cornbread. Okay, I'm going to chop up this entire batch of green onions, and I'm going to chop this up very finely, and I'm going to put at least a half a cup of each one in my cornbread salad. I'm going to put it in there and kind of look at it. What I don't use in my cornbread salad, I'll just freeze. Also, usually I would want frozen corn, but I'm out, so I'm going to use a can of whole kernel corn. I want a cup of corn. That'll be more than what's in here. With the remaining, I'll just put it in a freezer bag, and as I have extra vegetables, throw it in that freezer bag with whatever else is in there to save to make soup with. Okay, I diced up half a bell pepper that's about that size. So I've got half a bell pepper diced up in here, my corn, some celery, and the onion. I put a half a cup of each of those, onion, celery, and corn, and a half a cup of bell pepper. Casey's crumbling up the bacon to put in there. We're going to put in about 5 strips of crumbled up bacon. And then my dressing's in the refrigerator kind of getting set. Now I've added a cup of shredded cheese. Here's my dressing that I mixed up. That was 3/4 of a cup of mayo, 3/4 of a cup of sour cream, and half a package of Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. I don't know if I'm going to put it all in there. I'm going to stir this up and then just kind of add it till I think it looks right. I don't want it real soupy. So here we go. Okay, here's my cornbread salad after I got it mixed up. I had to pour it into a bowl so I could stir it up really good. I did go ahead and use all of that dressing. Otherwise, it would have been way too dry. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Casey and I tasted it. We think it's good. We're not going to serve it until tomorrow. And at that time, I'll dice up my tomatoes and put in it. If you dice the tomatoes, they're going to be juicy. And I didn't want my cornbread salad to be too soggy. So I'm going to wait and put the tomatoes in tomorrow. Okay, there you go. That's it. This recipe was about half the size of any recipe you'll find on Pinterest. I didn't want to have enough to feed at least a dozen people, so I cut it way down. You can check on Pinterest to find recipes that make a lot more if you want to. Also, some recipes add pinto beans, cooked pinto beans. Some add jalapenos, some add green chili, some add salsa. But I didn't want to add any of those things. But check out all the cornbread dressing recipes on Pinterest. They will have, at least a dozen different ones. This is just the one that I was used to having that my friend made at work. Okay, guys, that's all I know for today. I hope you're doing well. Let me know what's going on in your world. Talk to you later, Carol. Carol. Bye. This is Carol.